Well, good afternoon, beloved. This is your girl Sharon once again from my front seat. And here I am giving God all praise, honor, and glory for what? For a brand new day. So it is Tuesday. This is the 7th, I believe, of April 2020. 2020. And by the grace of God, we are here. We have been favored and blessed of God to do what? To live to see another day. So I posted this morning that one of my first cousins received her wings. We do know the word of God and we stand on the word of God, and it lets us know to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And my cousin Wanda, she knew the Lord in the pardon of her sins. So it is a good thing for her because when she closed her eyes on this side, she opened her eyes in heaven with the Father. So it's a good thing for her. However, beloved, there is a loss that my aunt feels. There's a loss that my cousin feels. There is a loss that my cousin Wanda's children and grandchildren feel, her nieces, her nephews, her friends. So there is a loss. And I thank you all for your heartfelt condolences. Now, some may say, cousin, yes, out of state, yes. Well, let me say this to you. My parents married in 1961. Actually, it was July 26th, 1961. They were married on my mother's 21st birthday. And so they made the decision to go west, young man. So they moved to California. But one thing that my parents always told us, mother often said, she said that Ernest was certain that you all would grow up and you would know your cousins. You would know your grandparents. You would know your aunts and uncles. And so every summer, our parents would sacrifice. My mom and dad, they would sacrifice and they would put all of us in the car and we would go on a road trip to North Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we would stay for 2 weeks. And, we would, whatever length of time to drive there, to drive back. And so it would be a 2 week vacation. And they did that every summer. And they said it was so that we would know who our family members are and we would have that relationship. So every summer we went. And so we were blessed to grow up, although we lived, 3,000 miles apart. We were blessed to grow up and have relationships with our cousins, our grandmother, our great grandmother, our aunts, our uncles, and we've even made friends. So, and this was on both sides of the family, maternal as well as paternal. Now, where my cousin lived in Detroit, Michigan, so where her father, who was brothers to my father, where they made the decision that, he and his wife, my Aunt Barbara, moved to Detroit, Michigan, and they reared their children there. Well, beloved, many of those summers, guess what my parents would do? Shorten the trip in Chattanooga. So on the way back to California, we would stop off in Detroit to do what? It may have been just a day, a night or two, or a night and half a day, but we would go to Detroit. Many times, my uncle Ezra and Aunt Barbara, they would set their family vacations the same time my family would set theirs so that we would all be in Chattanooga at the same time. So for my cousin Wanda, who has received her wings, she's been promoted to glory. I do have vivid memories of summers together playing, So I encourage you, parents. I know we live separate lives, separated from here or there, this place, that place. Take a little time. Take a little time so that your children can grow up to know their cousins and their cousins' cousins and their cousins' children's children, is what I meant to say, and their aunts and uncles. So I thank you all for your condolences. Beloved, COVID-19, it's for real. It's for show enough. And let me just say this. I'm not a very good DIYer, but I really have to work on it. So when I go out in public and I have on my mask, beloved, it's not for me, it's for you. What do I mean by that? Now, is this mask going to protect me? Well, what Dr. Fossey, my new uncle, what he says is this: it's not so much about me, but it's for you. And I could be what they call asymptomatic, which means I could be infected, yet not show any signs. So by my covering up my mouth, my nose, that's protecting you just in case there's something on me. You get it, beloved? Are we getting it? It has nothing to do with my faith. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna get off of that. But what I'm saying is this, and if you don't want to cover up for you because something get on you, it ain't gonna hurt you. Well, it may hurt the next person. So guess what, beloved? If you don't want to, you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for me. And if you love me, you'll do it. And I'm not doing it for me, I'm doing it for you. And since I love you, I do it. Thank you all for your prayers, beloved, and miles and miles and miles apart, it does not stop the love that's in my heart. Thank you all for your condolences. I've been in touch with my cousin, Wendy. I've prayed with my Aunt Barbara. And so God is still on the throne. So God bless you. This is your girl, Sharon. I'm out, y'all. Deuces. Oh, yeah. And people talking about, not being able to go to the hair salon. Beloved, the raggier my hair gets, the more I like it. Ain't that some mess? I'm out, y'all. Deuces.